All right, y'all. Uh, all right, this is sort of like a recollection of memories, chronicling my experience playing this game called H1Z1 for the PlayStation 4. I'll put these up here real quick. There we go. Yeah, so bear with me if you're going down this path with me. It's all off the cuff, not scripted. I have a rough idea of what I want to talk about. Um, well, I guess where I can start is how I first started playing the game. I was completely unaware of it by the time it was reaching its heyday on the PC. I didn't really know anything about it. I knew about PUBG, but once I learned about this game, I had a bit more respect for it because it's before PUBG, before Fortnite. I knew about Fortnite before either of the two. Uh, yeah, I wish I could go back to the days where I didn't know about that game. Uh, I guess I'll start off with talking about Black Ops 3. That's where I don't know, I got my PlayStation from after my friends shuffled it around each other, buying and selling it, and I was like, yo, I want to play this Black Ops 3 game. I can I can go make a whole new video about that, but I guess for ease of time, I'll just say that I played it for as long as I could, and about you know like March or April of 2018, I was just completely done playing that shit. And some people were playing this, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And saw my friend playing fives, like all five dudes have snipers, scout rifles and M40s, and um, I'm like, "Hey, this is pretty cool." So I, gave it a download. As I had already tried Fortnite and uh, decided that I hated everything about the game. Like, there's not like name one aspect of that game, like anything, and I'll tell you why I don't like it. Um, but this one was different. I didn't play much of Grand Theft Auto, but I did play a bit of Tony Hawk's Underground, and they had a driving feature and using the brakes to do like tight pinpoint turns, and it was a lot of fun. And you got that with this game. The one on the left is I think season 3 or 4, and the one on the right is I think one of my first solo wins, if not the first one. Uh, I think it was still beta then. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do anything with that. What am I doing? Oh no, yeah. This I think this might have been season 1. Then if there's the Desert Eagle, but anyway, freaking. Where do I start? So I was really, you know, I was done with playing Black Ops 3. I spent way too much money. I spent more money than I'd ever thought I'd ever spend. I didn't think I'd spend anything other than the DLC and the. You're not getting shit from me. All right, I'll mute that. Anyway, okay, so look at me. I got the 40. Um, so yeah, man. I needed a new game to play, and these people were all playing H1, and I don't know. There was just a day where I already had it downloaded, but I was at my friend Josh's. A lot of the time I played this game, I was just hanging out at his place with my PlayStation, and I think we were getting drunk that night. Um, we didn't have much money for cigarettes or anything, and didn't have any ganja, so I was just playing this, and I guess I was just trying to get a feel for it. Um, playing with whoever was on, whoever I knew. All the Black Ops 3 friends I had were still playing at this time. Just went off solo and um, just kept playing and realized I kind of liked it. The Hellfire was real nasty. Wasn't really great with a shotgun, but that soon learned that that's like the primary weapon of the game. Like you need to have it. Um, for people who don't know, uh, H1, they uh, this game like pretty much if you like back in the day, like before like the new map, uh, what people would do is just if they're playing fives, like they would just all have shotguns and jump out and rush them and get into a skirmish with people and hopefully just kill them all with shotguns. But there might be one person who's like on a quad, who's flanking and who's running up ahead, but with an AR. But anyway, I don't know. There's no real point of what I'm saying. All right, so uh, yeah, the driving aspect in this game, mwah, perfect. Uh, Cop car has perfect handling. You can head glitch. Uh, Second best thing you got is uh, the Jeep that I got right there. Um, Quad. All back in the day, all these cars had like all the gas you needed, and the final circle was just people driving around. And you got out and you shot, and if you got shot, you're donezo. If you run out of gas or your car gets wrecked, you're donezo. Used to be oh dude, yeah, I remember this game. I think I win by a airstrike. Um, but yeah, man, like uh, it was an auto royale, and back in the day you could run people over and like they would just stop moving and you knew that they were in the air. Like if from your point of view they're not moving, but from their point of view they're like 30 feet in the air, and then when they fall down they die, and it was pretty satisfying. But people would hang out in the gas. People would uh, just for the longest time because the damage that you took from the gas wasn't very much. um, it was just so through the beta, got tweaked, tons of tweaks, um, until freaking they included the crossbow. Crossbow is something that could damage more vehicles, and I think it was like season 1 or maybe 2, maybe before that. They added an EMP. I think it was season 2 or 3. They, I think it was season 3 actually, because I remember wanting to make this image, this H1 crossbow royale, beyond crossbow. Yeah, the EMP effect that you get from grenades. They added EMP grenades to the game to stop people from just car camping, and then they added freaking crossbows with EMP bolts, and it was all ogre. I know we're all used to it now, but back in the day, it was the most cancerous thing. Yes, I thought it would ruin the game. I thought the game was broken, but you know, we all just got used to it. I remember freaking this dude Vega. I know some people might know this dude Vega, but I was playing in arcade mode and he had the high ground. I think it was in Spence Hills, and uh, he shot me with like 5 crossbows, and he made sure not to shoot me with one until my car was like done being EMP'd and it was starting to work again. Real jerk. I remember being so mad. Um, yeah, forgive me if you guys have heard the stories I'm saying or have talked about. If you know, just bear with me. If you're new, or haven't heard any of these, then enjoy. But shit, you might be listening to this 2 or 3 years in the future, and just want to get a little nostalgia. So let me take you back. So season pre-season 1, there was you couldn't buy anything. There was nothing you could buy. You had to earn it all through winning matches, and I wasn't winning matches. I wasn't playing with people on fives or anything. I was just going solo, occasionally playing duos with some zombies friends. And when I first heard about this game, I thought it was a zombie game from the Z1 and such. Apparently, there was a feature in the PC version. See, I never knew about the PC version. I heard about all that later, about how it was an amazing game, and they had the combat update and ruined it, and that's what we got. But I don't know, man. It's still a pretty beautiful game from my point of view. I was watching this dude stream. He was on PC. I was talking about how much I enjoy this game. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I just see people like struggle to aim and to lock on their target, and I just start cringing. I'm like, yeah, I guess I can understand that if you're just hitting people in the head, doming people with a mouse keyboard. Um, but yeah, from what I can remember, it was just a bunch of guns. Like, they had the C&Q and the KH and the Marauder. They were all real good guns, and eventually you get the. See, I have the sniper. Excuse me, and the heavy round, the LMG. It's good stuff, but And man, I just wanted to win so bad. I don't know. I was captivated. I needed to start winning, and these games just made my heart rush. Like when you get to a point where you're one of the last few people alive. Ooh, I just got a headshot there! Yay! I don't know, man. Like I've never been a huge sniper, and like I've messed with snipers in Black Ops and Black Ops 3 and such, but I was just never one of those MLG sweaty kind of people. That's I got involved with those people, man. Like I'd play with those people in lobbies in Black Ops 3, and I was just trying to get my guns and trying to play, outdo myself. I wasn't trying to, get a huge KD or anything, But in this game, you know, in other royales, I guess it's not always about getting win. I mean, ooh, shit, nice. Not about getting that high kill games. Some people get their kicks off of that. I just wanted to win. A lot of people felt the same way. Uh, whew. Uh, by the way, guys, check out this guy. Ever since season 1 started, he's been doing update videos for the game. If you want to go back in memory lane and see when stuff came out, like in the marketplace, then you can, yeah, I got that guy to the top. Fuck yeah. Then you can go back and check out PLR.223. He's been nobody watches his videos, man. Like virtually nobody, but he's done it pretty much every single day of the week. So, shout him out, give him some appreciation. I know some people will just undermine and be like, bro, that's a waste of time, but shit, man, sometimes you want to go back and see what's been like. Did you know that the first day of the first season there was a America AR-15 and it's never been back in the marketplace. I know that because I got to look back. I remember the day that the season 1 started. We were all excited, and there's new UI, like new like menu, and and such, and outfits and everything. And I remember how disappointed I was. Like I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't winning a whole lot of games. I was just playing, trying to do challenges. The challenges were, you got skulls from doing challenges, and I remember difficult ones like get 15 headshots with a scout rifle. I'm like, that's gonna take me like weeks. I don't ever use that gun. I hate that gun. Scout's pretty good. It's great for like you can get a headshot one shot with like no helmets. I once got a one shot headshot on somebody, no scoped. I just dropped down. He took the car and I just like pressed the button and he died. I'm like, whoa. But anyway, so those skulls were a bit of a challenge to get. I remember I put down 10,000 on a Neko-chan hoodie, and yeah, that shit came back in the marketplace. But guess what didn't come back in the marketplace? The one thing I really wanted was the patriotic off-roader, the USA Jeep, and I think I had 3,700, no, 3,000, no, 37,000. That's it. That's the number. 37,000 skulls, and you needed 40,000. So I needed like, I think either 3,000 or like 300 more skulls to get this freaking Jeep. And that was the day I would have gotten it if I just needed one more day of playing. But that's the day that season 1 started, and I've been talking about it ever since. If you play with me, I've definitely mentioned that more than a few times. Biggest heartbreak ever. Let's see, the fear of missing out. That's what gets a lot of people onto these games. What gets people like putting hours into Facebook and stuff and social media, and that's what gets people spending their money. They're afraid of missing out. Damn, I missed that shot. I don't know if I get this guy good. I'm a sucker, dude. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a great player, but anyway, and I do what I can. I'm not the best and I'm not the worst, but yeah, man. I had it up to here with Black Ops and the predatory, I guess, influence for people to spend their money. Oh yeah, here I am on the right playing with the Creeper crew, freaking Jeepers Creep, and the guy who dropped you, and probably freaking like Sweaty Cali. THC, and I can actually look at it. A guy, uh, oh, Weiserstrom, yeah. I don't see the next one. Uh, Low quality. Anyway, freaking. When season two came out, let's see. I'm trying to remember season two. It was kind of forgettable, but I mean, season one, I don't know. I think I was working a lot at Zaxby's, and you know, Zaxby's work. I could do a video about that shit. But I was working a lot, and that's like right when season one started. I started working, and that's really what got me. I remember, I don't know, I'm going back and forth, but I remember there's my birthday, August 13th. Freaking, I just hopped on duos, and there's this dude who like carried me. He was no miking, but he carried me through, like the last 20 people. I ended up dying, and then he got us a W. I'm like, yo, dude, that was awesome. I saw him. He was putting in work with the AR-15. I remember when the AR-15 came out with the crossbow, and I was like, I don't know, man, I don't really like this gun. And then boy, Cowboys fan, he was just like, nah, dude, like, man, all I need is this AR-15, and I'm good. I'm like, oh, okay, well, and I found out like how true that is. Freaking the AR-15 is the, oh, man, I love that gun. It's probably the like my favorite thing to use in this entire game, other than the Seeing Cutie and KH and 100 round. Oh, there's a lot of great guns out. The guns in this game are sweet, but that AR-15, freaking select fire, just putting that right index finger to work. You know, one thing that really inspired me was watching probably Mr. Modded Controller, but I don't know. Freaking first time I heard about this douchebag named YouTube Jeffrey. If you're watching this, Jeffrey, you're kind of a dick, man. Like, ease up, man. Just have some fun. I don't know, man. Uh, anyway, freaking, he was just hitting people from like a field away, like with their cars, just like using the predictive aiming. Every single gun in this game. One thing that's really nice about it is that uh, all of the bullets are projectiles. There's no what is it? Uh, hit project hit what's the word I'm thinking of? Hit detection. There you go. No hit detection. It's all projectiles, and so you can lead your shots in the travel of the bullets. And so yeah, seeing somebody use the AR-15 just to like get people's like heads from the cars while they're moving, like that shit, really awesome. Um, but yeah, anyway, AR-15, beautiful gun. Uh, but yeah, this guy, he was using the AR-15 on my birthday, 2018. Got us a win. I'm like, hey, dude, sorry, sort of dropped the ball there. He's like, oh, it's fine. It's like, and I was like, you want to play another? It's like, yeah, it's okay. And so we got into another, and this dude was like, you know, the solo duos, like 14 people left. It was in some cabins, sort of like in the southeast corner of the map. I can't recall exactly where it is, but you can probably guess. But yeah, these sort of by Ruby Lakes. But yeah, man, he put in work with that AR-15 at the last circles. I'm like, yo, dude, this gun. Like he's in the last circles, just relying on this freaking assault rifle, semi-auto. He doesn't need freaking auto. This is awesome. And then we play another one. We get a third win in a row, and this dude had like 12 kills. I'm thinking, man, this guy's awesome. I poo on you. I poop on you. That was his tag. I haven't played with him since. He's playing a lot of Black Ops 4 when that came out. But yeah, man. Season one beta, good times. I didn't finish the season pass there. I kind of regret it. The challenges were still pretty. Well, they weren't hard, but they weren't like just you can't breeze through them like the other ones, like the other seasons. So I never got the gold backpack. The Great Equalizer. That's what they call it. It's the helmet and the suit and the backpack. Really cool. Because doesn't matter what you are. If you reach the top of the tier list or whatever, then you get this, and you know sort of like an achievement that you can show. The Great Equalizer. It was a real good name for that. But yeah, man, season one. Season two, I believe, was I think when I was playing on this right side of the screen, like around maybe like fall and Christmas. I wasn't really playing during Halloween or Thanksgiving. Whenever I got their ghillie suits, I just got my turkey ghillie suit. By the way, this is like 29th of December 2019. We're going into 2020, baby. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So I think it was around like December this time last year. Yeah, I met up with this. I think it was snooping around is who I started playing with. I don't know how, but I got involved with freaking Jeepers Creep and the guy and plenty of other people. I'm gonna give a few shout outs at the end for all the homies. Um, but yeah, man, these chaps, like the guy, freaking amazing player. Uh, really, like, you know, he was carrying us, man. But like the thing is, we were having such a fun ass time, man. It was I don't know, going for W's, trying to get on the top of the board. Like, I mean, I'm not a fucking, I'm not, I'm not a Jimmy No Thumbs, but you know, I can tell there's some positioning and like aiming, like, you know, that I could be excelling at. I could be doing better at. You know, if I had you know, a galaxy brain, but like some of these guys have galaxy brains. I have like I don't know, I have like a solar system brain maybe, or maybe just a planetary brain, but I don't have a freaking like county brain or a freaking street brain. You know, I'll give myself like, you know, I'll give myself a little credit, but I'm just saying like these guys are great, and I want to get insecure, man. But I just felt like shit got real, man. I started getting wins when I started playing fives with people, and so fives was the thing, man. I was just going solo to the longest time. Then I got back on it after a couple months, and it was nothing but fives, man. That's when shit started getting really fun. You know, I started meeting all these people. You know, we were playing for hours. People would, you know, things about playing H1 is that you don't want to stop, man. There's freaking like a game could be like 20 minutes. There could be, um, it could be like 30 seconds, and then you gotta wait a good like 7 or 8 minutes to like get back in a game because people are, you know, going to the bathroom and talking to the girl and, you know, ordering some food. And you want to wait up for them, or maybe you lost somebody and you got to get another person in there. You know, it's always a struggle trying to get into these lobbies. You know, and getting some matches. Um, One thing that's nice about H1Z1 is that, uh, like finding a match, like getting loaded into a lobby, like finding a lobby is like snap of the fingers. Like as soon as you know, say find match, you're in the match. You just gotta wait, you know, through those loading times. But you know, it takes about like a minute and a half to, you know, for the game to start and load again. But then, you know, somebody's got a blue screen. That's another thing, man. Like, reason I congratulations if you're 22 minutes in, you're still hearing me out. But you know, the reason I really wanted to talk about this game is just talk about how much I appreciate the people and I've played with, and you know, really just give a good, you know, sort of summary about what it's like to play this game. But the blue screens, people have to close their app like all the time just to make sure they didn't get blue screened. You know, I'm sure there's other things like, you know, falling through the map. That's another thing. You can just fall through the map. This game, like a lot of people, this is an idea I've thought a good bit about. But you know, a lot of people like in gaming communities, they all like to rag on how like the game is so trash and how the game's so bad, things need to be tweaked. And but like this game, I don't know, it's so weird that this game they've put so much attention to it, but so little attention at the same time. Like you think that they just don't care, but then they come out with like an update that has like, you know, a whole lot of nothing, but then in some aspects a whole lot of something. Like they actually did give us a map. Like I thought that this game was just like they had it on they brought it to the PlayStation, and then they were just gonna leave it alone, and then people were just gonna play it out until it died, and they were just, you know, like they had no love for it. They didn't have any care for it, but you know they've done some tweaking, like the combat shotgun. I know a lot of people know, you know, if they've been playing for a long time, the combat was just the, you know, one of the topics of discussion. People would talk about how that gun is either way too good or this gun is just super terrible and I never want to use it. You know, one thing that's for sure is that, like, you know, the lag, like this, the frame rate would just drop because they'd be all the bullet spray, I guess, the projectiles from the bullets would just, you know, take up so much of the memory, you know, the RAM. And so if you have, oh man, I'll never forget being, in some trailers, sort of like in the southwest of the map, near some hills. There's In fact, I think I'm kind of close to it in the right side of my game. But anyway, we were in these trailers, and like 5 of us in this trailer, and then a full team of 5 people, and all of us had combat shotguns. Yeah. And yeah, man, the game must have hit like 4 frames a second. I don't know. It was, the buffer was unreal. It was nothing I've ever experienced. Like shit like that will happen. Like when you have a whole lot of people in one area, there's a huge war. It's gotten a little bit better now that we're reaching 2020 and season 5 and 6 and stuff. But yeah, man, people apparently there are people who are lag switching. Shout out to Warlord. Um, Apparently people will just get your IP and just make you lag, and I don't know much about it. I don't know if I can't claim validity or whatever, but uh, yeah, man, people gotta fight lag. They gotta fight the blue screens. They gotta fight the gas. Like goddamn. Let me talk about Humperstink. Humperdink Reserve, I think it's called, but I call it Humperstink because like this one moment where I was fighting through the gas, just trying to get back in, and I was just bursting. I was just using all my gas to get through, and my car got stuck, and so I just had to keep walking through like all these hills and fighting the hills. You gotta fight the hills too, and it's especially bad in this new map. Freaking inclined planes are the worst. Oh, I got the 40. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this game. It was the dumbest game, the dumbest win of my life. But anyway, freaking, I don't know, man. This game's got a lot of bullshit. What games don't? But this game, people still keep playing it. It's like if a game is bad, like if a Call of Duty game is bad, like people will drop it eventually. They will drop it, and they'll never come back. But this is a game that most people tend to stick with. I don't know, man. Like I know some people who have quit, some people have left for a while, some people have left permanently, but I don't know. A lot of people will look back to this game and with really fond memories. Like it's a good one. Like I don't know, man. Like I was saying, I haven't really played GTA or anything, or I missed that shot. But, I'm not a good sniper, but like imagine a big ass map. You have all these cars, and God, the cars in this game are, I think they're pretty well balanced. I mean, the truck is super terrible, and that just like that guy get turned on, should definitely have died there. Like I remember when the beta was happening, cars were indestructible, and then I read the patch notes for season 1, and it was like all of the cars have 50% less gas, and but then it's like the quad has 175%. No, I think it was like a 75%. I don't know what the numbers, but essentially they got doubled. Like the quads got doubled gas, but then I think they got cut in half, but that uses 75% less gas. So like the amount of gas decreased, but like the rate in which it's used. So like I don't know. My point is like the gas got tweaked, but the quads were still good. In fact, it was even more efficient. And I was looking at like the Magnum and how like the Magnum did more damage to a car in solos than it did in fives, and but not by too much though. Like so, just because you can have like 4 Magnums in a car and go to town, and that shit would do some mega damage, and especially that Desert Eagle. Oh boy, like when I knew exactly how to use that as soon as it got dropped. Just ride in a car and hit people with that deagle. Like people know by now. Like I don't have to tell anybody, but what that deagle can do to a car, it's pretty sweet. Like it's nice when you get a nice kill with that thing, but it's really unwieldy, and having a deagle and blowing somebody up is just the best. It's like, yeah, this piece of shit trash gun that is a reason your team is stranded or dead. That feels good. Yeah, we got a circle situation on the right. I was just trying to get some challenges done, and these guys, I don't know, I just got super lucky, and this dude's super damaged in the gas, and he's gonna die out. Yeah. Oh, oh. I thought I was dead for sure, but then, ah, yep, yeah, yeah. It's a fun game. Uh, if you haven't played it, then you totally should. Um, before it's dead. I know there's a new map and everything. Is we all want the old map. And I've been going for about 30 minutes. I can keep rambling if you want, but if who's you, don't know. But man. Oh yeah, the cat suits. Yeah, freaking. I guess I can talk about the cosmetics. Um, yeah, I got a whole lot of America stuff. Still haven't got the Jeep. Um, well, that was actually a solo duo when I think I won. I got like 12 kills. Um, but yeah, like I put a lot of money into this game. I really didn't want to. It was part of the reason why I got away from Black Ops 3. But the for a while, like up until like season 5, I think like you could see everything that you got in crates, and so you're able to sort of have an idea of what you're buying, and that was a lot better than Black Ops 3 for sure. Um, there's some shit that I've wanted for like since I started playing, and I'll never ever get, like the pink motocross armor, and finally got the panda suit. They gave us that. That was nice. But now you can't preview anything ever since season 5. People were bitching about that. In fact, I remember when um, before season 1 happened, there was the Aurora shotgun, like the purple shotgun and the purple hoodie and the black purple pants. And I'm like, I got $8. I don't have $20, so I'm gonna get this, and then I can be like a premium player. I don't know. People will know that I'm not just like a regular bot. Just download this game. Like it's like somebody who like plays it and cares about it. Plus, this was a free game and I was really enjoying it, so I actually wanted to give them some money. Like honestly, I'm not even kidding. But then they started to fuck me a little bit. I'll get into that. I was on the first day that the forums on their website dropped. I was there. Like, you need to bring back the Jeep. I know it's not gonna happen, but bring it back, please. But you need to bring back the 4th of July freaking Uncle Sam helmet and the baggy pants and the truck and the shotgun and stuff. I already gotten the shotgun, but then they had a bug. Like, I already possessed the shotgun, and so everything else was purchased. And so I put down some crowns, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this thing, but then I couldn't. It was purchased, and so I went to Twitter and I was like, yo, give me this, please fix this bug. And it's like, we've acknowledged the bug, we are going to fix it. And then like 10 days later, it's off the marketplace, and I don't have it, and I'm very, very angry. I'm very angry. Ugh, I'm digging up some hot anger coals and burning them in my hand right now. Freaking yeah, man. That's oh yeah, and I remember season 2 had the freaking watermelon shit, and the that chick, the those short shorts and shit. And season 3 was what's up. They had I was waiting for them to have a cop outfit, because I was really enjoying my freaking Crown Vic or whatever in the game, and I like even put my icon for PS4 as like a freaking cop car, because I was just so I wanted to be like a cop and pull people over. And that's one thing that's really fun to do, is just go into solos. Well, it used to be like this, but you just go into solos and you find like freaking red helmet or something, and you just like chase them down. You don't get out of the car. You just like, if they start to run away, you put on your freaking your lights and your sirens, and people will start coming to you, and you just like, you don't let them get away. Like, their game is essentially being ruined because they're just trying to play, but you're like, you won't let them play. You won't let them hide. They have to fight you or die. Or kill you. But they're not gonna kill me. No, fuck that. They're not gonna kill me. Yeah, man. So season 4 was let me try to remember. Season 4, if I remember correctly, wasn't that much better than 3. I could be wrong though. Season 4 was Scrubs. Yeah, Scrubs was like pretty crappy. We all thought that was the worst, but this season 6, ooh, let me tell you. But at least by season 4, we were all made aware that there was going to be a new map. Um, yeah, that was. Oh yeah, we were all waiting for that new map. But now the new map came. We were just like, we want that old map back. This thing is way too hilly. It's tons like no follow damage was nice. The Before that we got Lambos and we were all enjoying the Lambos because we heard about them coming to the PC version. But then they had like they're really silent and which is nice. But they had we had to deal with this glitch where this bug where it sounds like the engine was rolling over. Like that's pretty recent. Um, and of course, there's inaccessible rooms, like inaccessible buildings. People can push themselves through there with like the help of a teammate. You can get inside those, and nobody can see you or touch you or shoot you, and you can shoot them. I have some videos on YouTube uploaded where I do that. A lot of fun, but pretty scummy. I don't want to. It's happened to me before. You know, karma came and bit me in the ass, and I was okay with it. But I've done it to other people, so you know. Another thing is scumming the arcade mode. You know, just going into a solo. Like you know, if you join the same time, if you like try to find a game at the same time, you'll be in the same lobby, and so people can just team in solos and duos, and you know, it's like that with a lot of battle royales, and you know, punk ass kids do that. Like little savages. Shout out to Always Sunny, Dennis. But yeah, man, like this is a fun old game. I want to keep talking about it. You know, I don't know. I guess on top of the guns, seeing Cutie, I love that thing. For third person shooting, I think that's what season 4 was, or maybe it was season 3, but third person. People were asking for third person. I'm like, there's not going to be third person. And then suddenly there was, and that changed everything. But I'll talk about first person before I get into third. Before all that, all I wanted to use was the AR and the C and Q. Because the C and Q is like a laser, you know, just like except for like the farthest of ranges, you know, that thing will still be a laser, and you can you know, you can accommodate the recoil and the bullet drop fairly well, and you know it'll just take somebody's armor off with like 3 or 4 of those 9mm bullets, and so you know you collect the 9mm all game, then eventually you get that C and Cutie, and that's all you really need, man. There I am using the Marauder. Beautiful when it's pretty much been beautiful ever since you know it's a burst rifle, and you know accurate, has really good sights, you know. KH also good sights, good recoil, just like a buttery old gun. And all the rifles are great. Hellfire was really good in the beginning. Really lost some steam as like the powerful weapons came. But I guess when it comes to freaking third person, that's when we had a huge resurgence of the Hellfire. Like I stopped using shotguns for a while. If nobody, there's some people who truly just gave up shotguns. Like I was one of them for a little bit. I know there's some of you are like, what the fuck? You know, never. I'm never gonna drop my riot. Like it's good, but you know, for a while I was running double Hellfire. You know, just you know, third person aiming in the car, third person aiming outside the car. They added some smoke to it, and they added some smoke to the C&Q, and I'm like, hey, no, you need to stop that, you know. And they did. One thing that's cool is that they actually, you know, they have these polls for, you know, what do you think about these guns? What do you think about these weapons, these cars, and you know, I was like, hey, don't touch my fucking riot shotgun. Like, if you touch that riot shotgun, people will stop playing this game, and it's the truth. Like, people don't want noobs to get, you know, freaking rushed, but you know they've done all they can to accommodate for people getting rushed, and you know. But the third person aiming though is like just no recoil. Like I would never even touch the AK. Some people would just swear by the AK. That's my long range gun right there, the AK. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Like, it's high damage, but you know, once that third person aiming came, like it was over. You know, it's just recoil just doesn't matter. You have a powerful weapon at your disposal now. Of course, now we have the heavy assault. Some people don't like it. I don't seem to mind it. You know, it's just whenever I get it, I'll use it because I don't get it a whole lot. I haven't played much since season 5. You know, I got enough to get the hat or whatever, the helmet. You know, the rankings, but I don't know, man. I was grinding for these boards. I was up at. That's the thing, man. Like people would take naps like an hour nap, or they're like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go to sleep for 6 hours and wake up at 2 o'clock. I don't contact you then. Sometimes they wouldn't be up, and you're like, well, goddamn, and you find some other people. But sometimes all your homies would be up right at 10 till 2. I'm on Central Time, so it'd be 2 o'clock when those boards reset, and we'd all try to do them. There's some people who are just monsters who are always playing. Some people who have those galaxy brains, like I'm saying. Sometimes they're not even galaxy brains. Sometimes they're just freaking persistent. I myself would do some stupid ass moves, but I have my moments, and like, hey man, like I get W's every now and again, and if I'm not too low energy, if I'm not being a stupid fool, then yeah, I'll be an asset on your team. Shit. Some people know, man. Some people know I'm a fraud. Some people know I'm a fraud, but it's like, what's that? Imposter syndrome. I get that all the time, but I especially get that when I'm playing with people on H1, man. I don't want to fucking, but I don't know. I mean, people still play. People don't mind. People invite me, so I guess I'm not doing too much wrong. But shit, man. Like, I'm not much of a shit talker, but sometimes, I do start to feel myself. I don't know. I'm a humble guy. Sometimes I can humble you though, but oh damn, I was so scared. But now I freaking win that game. I'm gonna start giving a few shout outs. If you don't hear your name, just if you're watching this, end up watching this, you don't hear it. I'm just rolling down my freaking PlayStation messages, and, but hey, just shout yourself out, and I'll be like, yo, dude, I totally remember you. Good games, man. It was fun. But all right, first we got Not a Cop. Play with him recently. He's streaming a lot. Antone, all alone. He's still streaming. We got Flash, Dula. I don't know too much about him, but Dula, no, he's a punk bitch. Fuck him. Sticks talking. Sticks. The fucking Mercy J. Dude's a hella beast. We had a lot of fun times. Sticks and freaking Groovy. Rasta Monster. Lakin Heath. Who am I thinking of? Freaking. Oh, give me like 3 seconds. 1, 2. Is it not Ishan? Yeah, that's right. Freaking Ishan. Ishan was a lot of fun playing with. Lucky Charms. He's a good player, man. He's a chill dude. Cali at THC. You were playing season 2 or 3. That was what's up. Big C Money. Blue Devil George. Freaking squeezing ass. No, he's Black Ops dude. Guy with a name, Black Ops dude. Groovy Juve. 833. What's up, man? Did I say Rasta? Yeah, I said Rasta. All right, Jose. Oh yeah, the Cartel. SWAT. Calamingo SWAT. Freaking Commando, of course. You know what it is. You know what I do. Q Gooda? Nah. That guy's a punk. No, he's playing Realm Royale. Pff. Shout outs to Realm Royale. I got some uploads there. But chickens. Honey Badger. Star Platinum Nash. An amazing name. Decent player. Only the seatbelt survivors. OTTS or OTSS or whatever. I don't know. Those fools are staying in the whip shooting nowadays. But I kid. One thing's for sure. All these freaking like Z1 crew and all these fellas and crews. I'm not with y'all. I don't want to change my gamer tag, but it's pretty cool. People are doing their own clans and shit, keeping the game interesting. Freaking Lao Fred. No. That's another salty chicken. Party situation. The guy's a beast for sure. Good job being a Galaxy Bring there, buddy. Unity Mang. Don't know. Freaking John Cena and his kid. The going Cenas. You guys are bots, man. But you guys are some friendly bots, and we had some good games. Though you're still playing, man, I should really get back up with you guys. One thing is for sure, I don't like these freaking people who I've sort of started saying it because I've played this freaking Battle Royale game, but saying bots and you're trash and all this shit, like I'm a savage and like all this this freaking, multiplayer, first-person shooter speak. It's kind of fucking annoying, man. Like, calling people trash all the time, man. Like, people are just way too fucking, I don't know, trash talking, man. Sometimes you just get to be bit more negative of a person, just keep calling people out for being trash, man. Sometimes people just want to enjoy a game. Sometimes people are just, they could be pretty bad, but still pretty cool people, like, all I'm saying is these guys are out there hating. Just fuck off with that shit, man. Just, you can be hating, you can be appreciating, some people deserve it though, but I don't know. Sir Bottle-Lot, oh man, you had a freaking, uh dude, you had another name, man. I know your fucking name, but Shinobi. Yeah, Shinobi HZ. The man, Jeepers Creepers. We had a fucking blast, man. Always a good times playing with you. Pop Scrippin. Light. Yeah, man. Lil Rambo. Lil Rambo, what's up, man? I remember you were playing with me when I first played with Mercy. I didn't even know Mercy was some fucking super killer or anything, man. Like, Mercy for watching this shit, man. I was just watching your fucking stream at work, and I'm like, oh, these guys are playing, and then fucking enjoyed the streams and fucking added you and fucking played a game, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, man. Uh, some of these dudes are real killers. Like Fearless, and none of these bot hunters. Man. I remember freaking chased me for like half the map on a quad, and I fell off. And I'm like, well, there we go. Time for me to die. I don't know, man. These people out there, on quads, just like rolling, trying to get these high kill gameplays, like sitting in a car with the team. They're just bored as hell, man. Like, I get it, I don't know, man. I'm too foolish. I get myself killed, man. I'll play it a little bit safer, Girly, what's up, man? Had some fun playing with you as well. You had some good games. Chef Seer, I don't know. Fat Cat Clap. Oh, Fat Cat. Yeah, yeah, dude. Shit, I'm trying to remember your previous name, but we all called you Fat Cat. Alvi. We had some good games together. Kind of stopped playing after a while. Shame. I don't know what was up with that. Freaking Moonrock. I think I might have mentioned you before. Misbehaving. Yeah, you always had a run with a pretty happy, jubilant lobby. I don't know. All the people you were playing with seemed to be enjoying themselves. Dr. Doofenstink, or Doofensmirk, whichever. Man, you were shit talking the Creeper crew, man. It was a lot of fun whenever we found you in a lobby. Like, oh, we gotta kill Dr. Doof. He was talking that shit. Man. Reckless, Notorious J, Notorious, yeah. D-Rail, you're one of the first people I added when I started playing fives. Big AR on the same thing. And yeah, that's all the people on my messages. I mean, like, oh, One Tap Tone. I don't think I mentioned you, man, but yeah, dude, all you motherfuckers out there still streaming this game. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned Rossberger, but jeez, oh man, that dude's a ball of energy, man. But trying to spread out that love. Feel free to give out your Twitch links in the. Oh, dude, that guy was hiding in the bathroom. Yeah, plug yourselves in the comments. Tell me if I didn't mention you. Remind me of all the fun times. I need to get back on for this season 6. It's just, dude, season 6 is even worse than season 4, man. There's nothing but duplicates in those crates, man. But I guess they're trying to get these newbies equipped with some gear. I understand that, but hey, I heard that they're shutting this game down after the next year. That's gonna be sad when it's gone. It's gonna be hole that can't be filled when it comes to H1. I don't know, man. Something about this gameplay, man. I couldn't get into freaking PUBG. There's all the attachments. That's the thing, man. Like, none of these guns have attachments. You don't have to fiddle around with a whole bunch of stuff. A ton of menuing. You got a nice little wheel, for your grenades and your guns. Simple game, fun controls. The sounds, the headshots. Oh man, they just add it to where you freaking knock people backwards when you hit them with shotguns. Hey, if you're with me, freaking 50 minutes in, thanks for freaking listening to all my freaking memories. You know, come a long way, I guess, with this game. Uh, you can follow me on Master. That's my name on Twitch if you haven't already. Uh, I'll stream a little bit if you want, but I don't know. This 2020 is gonna be I don't know. I'm not gonna be doing much of I don't know. I might carry my PlayStation with me when I go out of state. I'm gonna be going out traveling, doing a lot of work for this this group, campaigning and stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, campaigning in 2020. Don't even get me started. It's gonna be wild. But yeah, man. Talk to me about your memories in the comments. Tell me what you liked. You see me with the freaking Black Vixens gear. Yeah, I dropped some money for that shit. I don't care, man. I don't know. Sex sells. What can I say? Um, man, I miss the freaking old maps loading. You can pop through you can't pop through the fences on the new maps loading screen. They're aware. That's when I knew that they're totally aware of these people. Like all the forum posts about all the people breaking through the map. They all knew. You know. Well, shit, dude. It's the 30th, man. I only got freaking 48 more hours until it's 2020. Um, hope it's a good year for everybody. Hope it's a good year for H1. As long as it can last. Hope it keeps going. I've rambled enough, but yeah, man, fun game, really fun. I was not expecting it to hook me like it did. Like I said, we all have games that we hate and we love to hate, but that are dear to our hearts. Everything has faults. Even the things you call a masterpiece, you can find faults in. This one, really shoddy development team. Really could have sold this game a lot better. Then again, this is just like this game's kind of recycled. A lot of people just shit on this game for having inferior graphics and such. Whole lot of bugs. Um, you know, for sure, there's a lot of bugs. Um, loading textures textures can load really slowly. Um, but hey, it's it works. When it works, it works. And I'm gonna hate it when the servers go off and we can't play this game anymore. It's gonna be a sad day. But I hope you know when that day's coming, then I'll be there with y'all. Sending it off proper, and until then, play every now and then. Have fun and fucking don't take yourself too seriously. I guess, man, it's just a fucking game, and hope your accuracy's good, and all that shit. And oh yeah, once again, check out freaking PLR223 because he can use a lot more love, man. Just because he's got like 3 to 4 people, like 0 to 4 people every day, posting up. I know the marketplace is the same every single day, but hey, you could be out of town, and then you want to know like, hey, what's going on in the marketplace today? Oh shit, for once there's something I don't have, I know there's this like a season, there might be like 3 or 4 days where like you are seeing shit you don't have, and then then you get it and you gotta wait like another freaking 120 days or some shit until you find something else. But he's doing the grind. Give him some love. All right, I've talked enough. It's about I could talk for another 6 more minutes to get another clean fucking hour on my video, but who knows, man? I could freaking this could be like another video that gets 0, like just drowns in the pool of videos, and we wasted my time, like dust in the wind, falling tree, not making a sound, all that stuff. It's kind of depressing, but I totally understand it. I'm not trying to go out there and advertise on my videos and get a following and shit, but for all the people who are aware of that I play H1, want to fucking listen to me talk about shit, and here it is, man. It's mostly just so I can freaking clear the air, man. Like, I can freaking chronicle like time capsule, immortalize in a way. Until there's a huge EMP that takes out all the data and everything that's not a fucking vinyl record's gonna be. I don't have any vinyl records. All right, I'm not a hipster, but I'm just saying, EMP's gonna wreck our shit like real hard, man. Backups, yeah. But yeah. All right, well, yeah, that's it, man. Thanks for hearing me out.